Live for Sunday. Oh boy, what day is it? The 27th of March. That's how chill this stream is gonna be. We don't know what day it is, chill. Yeah, okay, let's see if the audio is actually working. I've been doing a lot of changes to the computer. We're gonna do a quick sound check by playing a song I wrote, performed by my sibling Sean. Here we go. This is called Darmok. It's a little mashup I did of the Frasier theme and one of my favorite episodes of Star Trek The Next Generation. We'll follow that up with the binge watch wrap and then my evening theme song, Lay Your Head Down and Dream. Let's Joe.
Hey, sucker, that's why Jean-Luc's a wallin', lost jawlogs and white timbers. And Shaka, I see, was on his army. Yeah, Shaka when all the walls fall. Ha 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 ha. But I don't know if Jean-Luc gets these lost jawlogs and white timbers. They're falling again. Good night, Eladril, we love you. Dathan has left the planet. Screen, placing blocks per hand, it's the hills extreme. Have you ever seen a yo's expand? Grown and shown up with your demands, yeah. Everybody subscribe, Sean Hilza is here to promote his bro live. Placing blocks all over the place, all powered by a vegan with jump boost and haste. Brother, I'll watch him let's play. Excavate with Joe, all the views I'll say it. Binge watch, HermitCraft. Binge watch, HermitCraft. Binge watch, HermitCraft. Joe, 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 Joe. Go binge watch, Joe. Go binge watch, Joe. Go binge watch, Joe. Go binge watch, Joe. Joe, 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 Joe. Stream it. Fill in your gaps, check live feeds and load up HermitCraft. Watch it on any size screen. Back it up to clone redstone machines just building. With dry concrete powder, wetting it down for a much smoother towel. Cause on this tube there's only one server. The whitelist is closed, so don't inquire further. Neighboring players compete on their stores. HermitCrafters you love with improv rapport, you just binge watch, HermitCraft. Binge watch, HermitCraft. Binge watch, HermitCraft. Joe, 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 Joe. Go binge watch, 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 Joe. Joe, 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 Joe. Viewers, you better click subscribe because today we're building that hype. Comment, your praises don't fail. Sean Hill's on a roll with HermitCraft details. Singing out loud the way it should be sung with the natural sound that you like for fun. You know it's live now like a HermitCrafter. Read the description, tweet about it after. The hour of the Hermit is nigh. Churning out videos y'all will like. Binge watch, HermitCraft. Binge watch, HermitCraft. Binge watch, HermitCraft. Joe, 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 Joe. Go binge watch, 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 Joe. Joe, 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 Joe. Binge watch, HermitCraft. Binge watch, HermitCraft. Binge watch, HermitCraft. Joe, 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 Joe. Go binge watch, Joe. Go binge watch, Joe. Go binge watch, Joe. Go binge watch, Joe. Joe, 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 Joe. The summer is past, but your days keep growing longer. There's no wind in your sails, but the storm's blowing stronger. Walking hard, standing tall, keeping your head up through it all. Fighting fires, spinning plates. Goodness, how did it get so late? Lay your head down and dream. Lay your head down and dream. Lay your is filmed before a live streaming audience.
That's us! Howdy, y'all. Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee, and tonight, y'all are my live streaming audience. Good evening to the folks watching via Discord, Kindleless, NJ Coffee Junkie. Good evening to the folks in the YouTube chat, Mojo M, Marucha, Kia Bob, Tree Boy, Creepercraft, Blue Newt, Aisha, Alex C. Glad to see ya. Tropical Punk over there in Twitch chat, as well as Rotation, Matt Crafter, Graysky, 1012 Rage 10, Yo-Yo or something like that, Second Fifth, Yazzie Wolf, Fatima, welcome Amy Ann, Borealis Laura, Fear for the Storm, Ezra Manning, lots of folks, Winter Panther, Ziggurat, Kari, welcome Iziable, welcome Fake Zircon, Handsome Scar, Timmy Rocks, Mr. Moose, DJ Racho, P. Marincac, Alex DeParazzo, Alexis87, Somebody, Arier, Cat and Stat, welcome Gusty Gale, welcome Ant Cube, welcome Faye Ray, welcome one and all, Mahi Zero, Bear, and Drew Baca in the Discord as well, Manatee Gag, howdy. We are just getting a little bit more bone meal, because we're going to be doing some pretty chill landscaping work tonight. It has been an incredibly busy weekend for me. I helped my beloved sibling Sean Hills relocate back to Nashville. If you've seen our album, Sean Hills Sings Joe Hills Volume 1 or Sean Hills Sings Joe Hills Volume 2, you could imagine how excited I am creatively about that. However, I am physically exhausted. I have carried a lot of boxes today. I also spent a lot of yesterday moving stuff around in my own apartment, trying to get set up for installing my new graphics card. My studio is still like a total mess. I'm going to be completely rearranging things, because the way I had it set up initially was assuming that I wouldn't have to do very much with the actual computer, like opening it up or things like that. So I had it kind of penned between my desk and a bookshelf in a way that it had good airflow, but that I can't get to it easily. And now that I have had to put in 2 PCI cards in 1 month, I am really tired of moving it. Also, when I was cleaning it out a little bit this time, I was like, oh boy, I might need to order some more case fans, because like the case is about a decade old, and some of the fans might need to be replaced by newer models that are less worn out with fresher bearings. Or I'm not sure if it's worth it to like take apart and repair a case fan. Like, is it worth it to disassemble it fully, try to grease the bearings and reassemble it? Does anybody here? Because like they're not super expensive parts, and I'm worried that they would have so much dust in them I wouldn't have the ability to, like, I'm assuming to some degree there's going to be wear and tear over the course of a decade. Like, I might be better off just straight up replacing them. Fans are super cheap these days. Yeah, that's the thing, though, is, like, at 10 years old, I'm assuming that I'm better off just ordering new ones. And Kindle says, unless you have $300 fans, replace them. Yeah, that's the thing, is these were just the fans that came with the case at the time 10 years ago. Kentucky Mafia agrees and says I wouldn't, so does Ziggurat, Borealis Laura. Alex C says, sounds like it would be entertaining to fix. I don't know if it would. Kentucky Mafia says, buy a new case, comes with fans. Well, the case is, I was going to say fine, except for the fact that the metal's all warped. That's a separate problem. That's the other thing, is I can't properly screw in the graphics card because of the way the metal is warped on the case. So I'm going to have to leave the case lying down on its side so that gravity kind of holds the graphic card in place. I mean, I can buy my own fans, Ziggurat. I'd rather pick out ones myself. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills. If you trust me to buy my own fans, you are welcome to send me some money. But Kindle says, how did the metal get warped? I'm not sure. I'm assuming it's some... I mean, this is a 10-year-old case. I got this in 2012 for my birthday. So I'm assuming... Kindle says maybe buying a new case to not have a warped case is worth it. Yeah, that's the other thing. I'm kind of... That's another reason I don't want to put the case back where it was. But, like, the thing is, the motherboard is already in this case. So, like, I don't want to redo the entire computer if I don't have to. But the thing is, if I can't properly screw in the GPU, I'm not going to be comfortable moving the computer, taking it to shows or anything. But really, I've got a laptop and stuff for that anyway. Hey, Tom Renina. There's no commands here. It's just people. So... But other than the fact that you can't screw in... So I had to, like, bend my... the last PCI card I got, I just bent the metal on it so that it would match the way the case was warped because I couldn't get the case to bend back. Kindle says it depends on how much PC downtime you can afford to have. Well, none, basically. So I'd really rather... or none at this point. So... Yeah. Oh yeah. Now that we got the music, I can put my status to open. I just didn't want people coming up and talking with prox chat while I had the music playing. I could get a pro to do it when I go to a convention weekend with my laptop. Well, I mean, I know how to move a motherboard and processor to a new case. It's just, it's more just the fact that, like, I don't have a compelling reason to right now. And I really like the case I have, except for the fact that it's warped. And I think that I could probably bend the metal back if I removed everything from it first. So that's the other thing, is like, at the point where I'm going through all the effort of taking all the stuff out of this case to put it in a new case, well, then I could safely rebend the metal in this case. And so then I don't need a new case, except that I need someplace to put all the parts that I'm taking out of this. I don't know. It's kind of one of those... everything's working right now things. The case may be fixable if it's high end as you described. It may be adjustable. It's not an adjustment that it needs. I just need to like clamp it down and bend the metal aggressively into the right, like, basically the back of the case where the PCI cards screw into got warped outward somehow, and I don't know how or at what point that occurred, but I feel like I could warp that back inward if I wasn't worried about breaking the things inside the case. Does that track? Oops, I don't want to put my shears away. Thank you, MDX. I'm glad you enjoy the show. But either way, I just got all the expensive bits into the case and working. I want to be able, like, I'm already a few days behind on my next video. Taking all the parts out of my computer is not what should be on my agenda for this week. Finishing my current video and the April Fool's prank that I still need to pull the name out for are the, you know what I mean? You see what I'm saying? Like, it's, like, I'm not saying you guys are wrong about that I should do this. I'm saying I'm not going to do this anytime soon. I don't even know where to put this stuff. I don't know if there's a system to this or what, but... Disenchant the bows and armor for experience. Oh, interesting. Well, I don't really need experience. I just need bones. Bones. What are they good for? Bones. Okay. Have I tried the new Ender? It doesn't produce many bones is the problem. I don't need any experience at all here. I don't know who Wes Claypool is, so I'm guessing that's like one of your dad's friends. I'm glad your dad has cool-sounding friends. I'm not going to rent a computer in the cloud. I just got the parts to fix this one. Yeah, people are saying when it's time to replace the fans is a good time to look at rewarping the metal in the case. Yeah, see? That's the sort of thing I'm looking at, is a longer-term plan. But for right now, I need a new place to put the computer so that gravity is holding the PCI cards in place. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, Primus! They have a pinball machine. Les Claypool is the lead singer of Primus, among others. I've never heard of a band have multiple lead singers. Primus must be pretty cool. They have a pinball machine and multiple lead singers. Kindle says, got any zip ties? That was actually what I was going to do, but I didn't want to say that because I thought y'all would mock me. I don't want experience. There's like a bunch of people telling me to go to the Enderman farm. That's not helpful for getting bones. Ziggurat says, rent a computer in the cloud so I can rebuild. I don't need to, like, rebuild urgently. Mitch Willing says, Joe, have you considered just buying a whole new PC? I literally just bought a new graphics card, and my motherboard and CPU were replaced about a year and a half ago. They're top of the line. It would be very silly for me to... People are saying, go to the cave spider spawner to get bones. That's a terrible place to get bones. Okay, y'all don't know how bones work, apparently. I hope you don't have a bone-related injury, because it's going to be real hard. We need bone meal. Okay. So, first thing we're going to do is we're going to take some of the coral here. I kind of like the bubble coral, I think, for this a little bit. And I think what we're going to try and do on this one is we're going to try and have it be kind of splotchy with the coral. Going to mix some horn coral, bubble coral, and some basalt. Setting up now sign's still supposed to be up. Oh, I don't know if I'm done setting up, am I? Let's go through our checklist and find out.
The usual streaming setup. Turn on the lights, make sure they're bright and gleam. Title and tweet, pour water, tank top and chroma. OBS seems all set, so I click start the stream, and so I'll pause holding and open VLC. I'll pick 2 songs before lay our head down and dream. I'll say that's us to y'all, Joe Hills from Tennessee. Folks asking when will my stream begin? After howdy, it's items and chest tools breaking. Pickaxe from poof while talking to you professional Minecrafter here, there's no mistaking. Then I'll click crafting quick, anvil time, enchant pick, then I'll replace the books in random chests with care. I'll tour my winery, I know there's blocks somewhere, and then I'll hush and hush and hush and hush chat swears not any closer to recording. Folks keep asking and asking and asking and asking, when will my stream begin? Seriously, y'all, I need to record this next episode I've been working toward. I can't edit without footage, no. Once I'm all geared up, maybe we can start the show.
All right, so I think that we have done everything on that checklist. We got a bunch of great questions rolling in about the trees I'm going to answer. But first, we need to say thank you to On the Diagonal for tipping. Wow, starting the stream off strong. Wait, where's my abacus? Everything's a mess in here. Everything's still super disorganized. Woo! First tip of the stream, rolling in strong with 100 even. That's 5 face camera expansions. Thank you so much, On the Diagonal, who says a fan paying for fans. So here we go. Howdy, y'all. Grow Hills here, expanding as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee. Dee-da-dee-da-dee, dee-da-dee-da-dee-dee-dee. Numero dos, expand Joe. Do-do-do-do. Numero tres, what about a larger face? 1, 2, 3, 4. This is how we expand some more. Dee-dee-dee-dee. And each Nissan she go, go, go. Here we go. Expanding Joe. Wait, that's right. The 5th base gamer expansion. There's a little bit of a difference. Y'all have seen that money go straight to my head with those first 4 expansions, but now, like Jacob Marley, these chains I forged in life are about to begin pulling me down to the deep below. Enter the joust. Bum, 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 bum. So that's going to bring us now to 90% geopacity. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. Oh no, night is coming here on the server. Let's go ahead and deal with that. Also, let me actually even that out a little bit. Oops, there it is. So, the kids are disco dancing, they're tired of rock and roll. Don't bother telling them that drum machine ain't got no soul. Did you hear what they said? That rock and roll is dead. Yeah, it's like a zombie, it'll dig itself back up again. I tune in the signal, but it's fading, oh, so close. Tremendous guitar on the radio, singing glory days are gone, but everything's okay. 'Cause we're gonna make these trays look like they are deadly. Dun, 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 dun. You can cook normal basalt to get polished basalt? Really? Or to get smooth basalt? I didn't know that. I was just using normal basalt because I like how it looks. But okay, so here's... Uh-oh. No, where's the lichen? Joe's gonna have to start doing makeup to get ready for the streams. Is it that bad? I can put... I got a new hat today. Oh wait, you can still see the brand on it. Dang it. It's very green, but hold on. What up, fellow kids? Okay. You know, I feel like that strap there should be able to tuck in to... Okay, yeah, there's a place to tuck it in. Hold on. Can I... No, it's under the headphones. I can't take it off to fix it. Okay. Well, we try. Okay. New hat attempt failed. So, here we go. The wig always works, except when it doesn't. Noel Zell says, Joe, when did you get so cool? When societal standards changed? I mean, I've basically been here. It just took everybody else some time to catch up. That's what makes me a trendsetter. No, I'm just kidding. I'm a tastemaker. Okay, let's see. Here we go. We'll put that away for now. People are like, I was here for forehead semicircle. Okay. Okay. So we're going to take this. Mad Swede, you know what? I make weird stuff. The fun thing about being an artist is you can make stuff that not everyone likes. So no one should ever apologize for not liking my art. If it was not interesting and provocative or weird, like if it didn't provoke or evoke emotion, it wouldn't be valuable. So yeah, I'm 100% fine with people not liking my work. That is never something you need to apologize for. If you're like, I didn't like your work when I was younger and I like it now, sorry about that. No need to be sorry. I'm glad you enjoy the show these days. But yeah, that's not anything that warrants an apology. We're good. Somebody says, so coolness like fashion goes in cycles. I mean, you're not wrong. DJ Frogtime says, wow, as a trendy youth, I felt like I could relate to you easier. The hat bridged the gap between you and the younger audience. See, I thought it was the time that I wrote. Remember the time that I was like, hey, guess what, guys? I commissioned a parody of the True Detective theme to be the Hermits Helping Hermits theme because the kids are really into True Detective right now. And most of the hermits were like, Joe, you're always doing dumb stuff. Like, they thought they understood it was a joke, but at least one hermit was just like, oh, I don't believe that's actually. I don't believe the children actually are watching True Detective right now. Joe, I think you might have misspent that money. Here's that Hermits Helping Hermits theme.
The mining mesa, the
Helping Hermit stream,
mocking in the radius of their chat proximity. They block their blocks down quickly toward their stated goal. And when you all tune in, your laughter's uncontrolled. When the last flight brings more blocks and the fireworks go cold, HermitCraft will build together, not alone. So watch with us each Monday. Remember to follow, so the chat can see you there, so you never miss a show.
You know, when people in Congress are talking about job creators, they could be talking about you. You too can have a bad idea for a theme song parody and hire a musician to make it. You know, if someone you love is talented, support them. And that is one of the ways that I feel like I put some good out in the world. So thank you all for giving me the opportunity to do that. We got a cool tip just rolling in as well for 50 from Kyle Valier, who says, "Hi, Joe. Hope you are well. I'm really proud of myself for reading 2 books in a month." Awesome. Good for you. Yeah, I've been mostly listening to books on tape because it's just easier for me to make the time while I'm doing chores. But, like, I love sitting down with a book. Like, usually when my daughter goes away on trips and stuff, that's kind of when I have more time for me to just sit and read. So, yeah, that's good for you. Anyway, that gets us 2 Facebook expansions. So here we go. Expand Joe. Lowering the Joe opacity now to 80%. Gonna put this down here, peeking out high. And then numero dos, expand Joe's. And we're gonna lower the Joe opacity now to 70%, poking out here from this side of the screen. And we are now just $10 away from the next face camera expansion. So thank you very much, Kyle Valier. Henry Stone says, "Not what I expected, but very pog." So I actually am commissioning actual pogs. For those of you who are here for the quarterly planning stream on, I guess last Thursday, I was talking about how at an upcoming convention, a lot of the streamers agreed that instead of business cards to hand out, we would hand out pogs. We would print custom pogs with artwork from our streams or about us with our channels on them on the back. And so I actually talked to one of the members of my moderation staff, who is also an illustrator, that Tommy boy, about working on some designs for those. I've got some designs that I made myself I'm definitely gonna do. But yeah. So yeah, so I'm gonna have pogs to hand out at conventions as business cards. So if you meet me at Chicago Pinball Expo or PlayOnCon, you'll likely receive a pog. I'm not gonna be selling those anytime soon because it's a lot cheaper to license artwork for sales purposes. So I'm just getting a license to give these out, not a license to sell them for the art. So let's see what is going on down here. Okay. Remember Alf? He's back, but in Pog form. See, this way people can be like, remember Joe Hills? He's back, but in Pog form. Why do I have iron tools? Oh, I had a bunch of wooden tools, and people kept complaining to me. They didn't feel like they were advanced enough for the stage of the game I'm in. I feel like we need to break up this outline a little bit here. DJ Frogtime says you need a license to give things away for free. That's odd. Well, if you're printing something with somebody else's art for your business, let's say that Coca-Cola wanted to print a bunch of t-shirts to hand out for free at conventions with a drawing that I made. They would need to pay me for that, right? You need to license art. Now, if you want an unlimited license to use art, that costs more money than a limited scope license. Like, you can, I recommend, if you buy the Graphic Artists Guild, handbook, it goes through a bunch of pricing stuff about this. Kyle Valier says, tips 10, and says, let us lower that opacity and expand that, or grow that jost. So here we go. Grow hills, do-do-do-do. How does Hot Topic get away with it? So Hot Topic licenses the art from people that don't actually own the rights to it. People lie to Hot Topic about having the rights. And that's how Hot Topic does that. So they technically did pay somebody. They just paid the wrong person. Also, another 30 just rolled in from Matthew. We are getting out of the Tony Stark helmet cam real quick. Matthew getting us 2.5 face camera expansions who says, Imbigin. Oh, howdy, Jev. Let's also say hi to Jevin. Howdy. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Howdy, Jevin. Do-do-do-do-do. Lowering the Joe opacity now to 50%. It's T. Joe Eckhillsberg. We're going to try leaving the light on. Because even though it makes my nose a little bit brighter... You know what? Actually, wait. Now we put the hat on to block the light from hitting my nose. But we want some light bouncing around off my face because it makes the glass... I got to take the headphones off. Okay. Hold on. This is a whole process. A whole process. Okay. Hat's back on. Headphones over the hat. So that doesn't block my nose enough. Well, whatever. Either way, we are in T. Joe Eckhillsberg mode. Oh, wait. Jevin was actually in front of me on screen. Oh, I didn't notice that. He was in the background. DJ Frogtime says, oh, you're licensing the art from the artist. I thought you meant you needed a license from the convention. Not to give out business cards, but like if I was going to hang up posters at a convention promoting something, I might have to clear it with them. But like really, like 90% of business cards that get handed out at conventions end up in the trash. Like, I was at PAX Unplugged, and I remember seeing the business card of somebody else from Nashville in the, like, on the top of the trash can in the bathroom, and I'm like, yep, that's just how that goes. So I'm hoping that with the Pogs, people won't take them unless they actually want them. So, or if they're more likely to keep them. Okay, so yeah, we're going to get another... Yeah, the server reset just... So the server has to do a backup a full backup every 24 hours. It might be... I think Asuma might have it set to 6 hours because this is a new version of the game. Everybody's a little bit like, we want to make sure things go well. Let's see, though. I need to go get... oh, I should not be flying when the server restarts. I think we have a little time here. I need chroma green makeup for my nose. I have a feeling that would not be good for my skin in the long term. Like, I don't want to be that guy who's just like, yeah, I put on some chroma green makeup and now my entire face is just on fire all the time. Kindle says, how do I get Pogs without traveling? You could ask somebody who does travel to give you one. But yeah, I'm not going to be selling them myself. They're going to be kind of a community trading thing. Okay, so there goes the server restart. Let's go ahead and also check. Now's a good time to check if any tips have rolled in while we're waiting for the server to run its full backup, because that can take a minute or two. And if I try and reconnect, it'll fail. Hey! Extrema just tipped 40, so that's going to be 10 and 30 more there. Who says, here's to the new case. If you need a new ESD wrist strap for that fancy new GPU. That is electrostatic discharge, for those of you not in the know. Here we go. It's time to expand Jost. Do-do-do-do. And then that's actually first of two. Dee-dee-dee-doo. Expand me. La-la-la-lee. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. There we go. Now, the server should be about back up by now. Nope, still not back up. That's okay. It's a big server. Takes a while for the restart sometimes. But it's usually less than 5 minutes, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. Mohammed says, I don't usually watch you. Is this normal? Yeah, the server resets this time every day. That's just... Should be coming back up any time, though. Usually, I think I take longer to click on it. Sorry. I'm getting impatient. I need to just sit here quietly. Yeah, I have a lot of fun at conventions, but I've been going for a long time. Connecting to the server. If it doesn't come back up on a normal day, well, honestly, it's never not come back up. But on a normal day, I would probably try to frantically find something else to do. This is supposed to be a 1 hour chill stream kind of thing anyway, though. And we are 30 minutes in, so I really do want to stream for the whole hour, because otherwise I won't... I was going to say I won't be tired enough to go to sleep, but I'll be... I mean, I'm pretty tired. I've been moving boxes all day. Let me message Jevin real quick and see if this is only on my end, because looks like my internet's working in general. Let me go to... server admins. Server seems to be taking longer than usual to restart. Before I press enter on that, let's see if it actually comes back up. Yeah. It's been down 3 minutes. Not sure if that's expected. Because the thing is, Asuma did, he pruned a bunch of stuff from the end to make the backup smaller. So in theory, that should make the backups faster. But I'm wondering if something else changed about the server too. Welcome, Centipedal. The server just went down for its nightly backup, so we are waiting to see. I'm going to be at PlayOnCon in Birmingham, Alabama in July, and I'm going to be at Chicago Pinball Expo on Saturday, October 29th, I think it is. People are saying refresh or restart the game. Would that actually help? People are suggesting restarting the client. Sean's move went well. Uneventful, which is what you want from a move. So we got started super early in the morning, which is one of the reasons I'm exhausted. Because, you know, when you're doing a move, you always want to make sure you have as much daylight as possible. So it's like, you start as early as you can, so if something goes wrong, you have time to route around the damage. Luckily, no big surprises or anything, but it was just a busy day. So, yeah, we're restarting Minecraft now. And one of one of Isuma's trusted admin staff just got back to me, says it got stuck restarting, forced a manual restart. Thanks so much. I appreciate it. Okay. See, this is why it's good to be able to talk to people when... It's good to have people running servers even when the server owner is asleep. Okay. Yeah, I'm still getting... Cool. How soon should... it's still giving me a connection refused error. Is that expected? I'm going to try one more time before I press enter on that. Logging in, encrypting. Cool. It worked. I'll say can confirm, working now. Thanks. Thanks again. Cool. Okay. Yay, technology. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. So that's one less thing to worry about. Can I talk Asuma into moving the restart time? I could try, but I don't think it's worth it. Because the thing is, no matter when the restart time is, it's going to be in the middle of somebody's stream. We basically all stream all the time. So it's not like it's a huge problem for me personally. Because normally that would be just like... It normally doesn't take that long. How much more till the next tipping milestone? Great question, Emily. We are 10 away from the next tipping milestone. Evan says, right as he said, yay, technology, my stream froze. Probably a problem on my end. Yeah, probably. If Doc wants it to restart later, he can complain about it. If I want it to restart later, I'm going to do nothing about it indefinitely. We have different leadership styles. I don't think that's a leadership issue, though. But, no. The thing is, it's like, I don't have the time to talk to everyone who plays around now about what is good or bad for them. So, I don't want to speak on behalf of everybody when I don't know what people need. Because other hermits might not want to... Oh, that's really close to Jevon's tree. Yeah, okay, hold on. Yeah, that's unacceptably close. It's no good. Dang it. Okay. Hey, Dalek Bayfong, glad that my stream can, be nice and chill for you. It's nice and chill for me, too. Okay. So, yeah, that was way too close. We're not going to put it there again. Maybe... I almost like want to have it like in front of... I want something to block the line of sight on this. But maybe that's not a tree. Maybe that's just shrubs. Okay, if you're just spamming letters, I'm gonna time you out. Demonic PvP says, is it just me or is Joe Face in the middle of the screen? I mean, it might be you. Sammy says lamppost. Somebody says bald little tree. The 2x2 tree needs some trunk deformations. Yeah, that might be what we're missing, Kindleless. That might be what we're missing. Is it's just too straight. I think you're right. It doesn't have enough trunk deformations because normally these trees have a lot more of those. But yeah, having some lichen covered shrubs around the house as well might be interesting. It'd help if the lichen was coming up the walls too. Maybe a little bit, but I don't want to overdo that. I'm still trying to figure it out. But yeah, I was really people were asking if I saw Corrales talked about the trees. Yeah, that was really exciting that Corrales thought enough of them to actually include them in his video. Yeah. So that was extra cool for me. Something like that kind of looks neat. Just kind of pat them in there to unify them with the house a little bit. So there actually is a little bit of lichen kind of mixed in on some of this already here. So we can kind of shave some of that off and reapply it elsewhere. But I don't want the patches of lichen to be too big. In fact, I kind of was putting them primarily where I was trying to make it look like the brick was cracked here. So like someplace like that would kind of pull it together a little bit. So Tabber says, just cover it all with lichen. Spawn proof, looks good, healthy glow. I mean, you're not entirely wrong, Tabris. There's some merit to considering that, but you know what? Actually, I want to steal one of Scar's ideas, but then lichen it. I want to lichenify one of Scar's ideas. Scar had this idea where you take an azalea thing, then you put a moss block over it, and then you put a leaf block over it with like an azalea leaf block. If I just come back here and I steal an azalea leaf block from like the back of this somewhere. Okay, so we're gonna just bone meal that back into place. Okay. So let's try this here. And he had it kind of like this, I think. And then an azalea. And then instead of not covering it like with lichen, like Scar did, we're going to just cover it with lichen. Now, it doesn't look like we can apply the lichen to the bottom of that, but that's interesting. Yeah, the point of the stream is for you to be able to see HermitCraft through my eyes. Do other trees have a mix of textures? A little bit here and there. But yeah, so okay, so having a few of these kind of lining the path here could be cool. Like a Mad Hatter says it reminds him of formal manor garden hedges. Formal manor garden hedges, formal manor garden hedges. La da 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 da. Okay. Would the lichen look good on warped wart? Maybe. We don't really have any of those, though. Supreme Kaoshian says, "Sorry for a new viewer to understand." I mean, it's literally what's on the screen. You're seeing HermitCraft through my eyes. You know, I like to trust my viewers. And, I mean, if they leave, they're not my viewers anymore, so I don't need to trust them at that point. So that's easy. Hey, we also got another tip rolling in from Emily for 10, who says, "Expand Jost. Do-do-do-do." So here we go. Every time we hit a tipping milestone, the camera expands and gets slightly more transparent. So here we go. It's time to grow hills. Do-do-do-do. And we're going to lower the Joe Pasty now to 24%. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. Okay, so I like this concept here with the moss blocks and the topiaries. I feel like that's strong. And having, let's try that again. Maybe have this one be a little bit shorter. Or somebody had suggested maybe mix a spruce leaf in there. I think the spruce leaves are going to look a little bit too off. Yeah. But maybe they're just different heights, too. Maybe this next one here is just shorter. And maybe we have one here that's, like, shorter still. Like, they don't need to be the same height because it's not supposed to look good. You know, it's supposed to look off-putting and creepy. You know, I know my house has the best view of Pearl's statue. Sure does. Look at that fantastic statue. Have a good night, Vibes Avenue. Take you to... Oh no, torches. Not what I wanted. Fire bad. Oak leaves might work. Yeah, maybe. But I also do like the idea of having these be... It's kind of weird optical illusion that they look like they're the same height from here, but your brain knows they aren't. Yeah, because it's supposed to be broken down, it can be weird and funky in different ways that, you know, you wouldn't be able to do otherwise. Leaves in the middle covered by lichen will look like a bush that's partially died. That's an interesting idea, too. So, I'm thinking... Okay, so how much of the pond can you even see from here? So the pond is mostly kind of broken up by the leaves, and Scar's tree will block it anyway. So I'm thinking in the short term, I'm going to try putting in something like that. Maybe just one of those. Let's see how that looks. Now the chest is going to be kind of in the way, but we can still kind of get a sense of... Okay, so having those offset there, when you're coming around... It adds a little bit of parallax in an interesting way. Ooh, here's another good place for this, actually. We'll just pick the ones off the ground that spread on the ground anyway. Okay. Dang it. Then, oh yeah, wait, we can just replace some of those there. More dead bushes. Forced perspective garden hedges. Forced perspective garden hedges. Oh. Super to Beans. Oh, I'm glad you got your cast off. Or whoever got their cast off. I might have misread that. Henry Stone's friend got their cast off. Ah, awesome. Pumpkins could work. Yeah, we could put pumpkins in, but... Okay, so... So this tree, I was trying to think of maybe what we put in front of it or behind it. And having some topiaries here could possibly be a good fit for that. Let's just kind of hint at a path that kind of goes this way. So people know that's not like the main road that kind of peters out. Tapper says, I love the lichen ignoring the one thing per voxel rule. Yeah, that does work out pretty well for me. Okay. So, if I spread the lichen far enough, the hermits might create an HOA. Yeah, that's true. A few custom acacia trees without any leaves on them could be interesting. Yeah. I don't actually think I have any acacia... I don't think I have any acacia saplings. Now, I think there were acacia saplings over by World Spawn. So let's get our trident out here. Can lichen grow on the side of a path block? I don't think so. Are there cobwebs in the attic? Yep, it's a whole shelf Silverstein production. Dead bushes in the flower beds around the house would be good. Yeah, we do have some dead bushes that I haven't used yet. Uh-oh. Where did the acacia saplings go? Wait. Okay, here we go. So, are these, like, carefully cultivated acacia trees? Because this is right next to the HHH area. So I'm kind of assuming this is a public acacia tree. If I just go up there and harvest it and then replant it, I think we should be okay. I don't think this is part of anybody's house. So we'll use our fortune pick just in case that helps. I don't know if it does. It seems like it's helping. Doesn't wheat look like dead grass? That's a good point, Leo B. I'm not sure if it would read as dead grass or not, but that might work. If you have it on the dry ground, I think it would read better. Oh boy. Okay, so now that we're actually in the swing of things, I feel like... So I didn't explicitly put 1 hour chill stream in the title because I wasn't sure. I'm kind of just going to feel it out since I spent most of the day doing stuff that was kind of exhausting. Even when I wasn't doing moving stuff, I was doing other studio cleanup stuff. So I'm just going to listen to my body, and right now I'm too excited about this to fall asleep. So it wouldn't help if I ended the stream early. So I'm going to keep going until that excitement is run its course, and then we'll wrap up the stream. Because, like, the problem is if I end the stream, if I'm like, oh, I'm going to end in exactly an hour, and then I'm like, oh, but I'm actually not tired now, then I'll find something to do until I am tired, and I'll end up staying up later and being less productive. So, you know, I'm a 35-year-old adult. At this point, I'm going to make some decisions based on how I feel at the time. So, yeah, so that's, once again, it doesn't say 1 hour chill stream in the title. I don't know exactly how long I am going to go, but I'm feeling like going past an hour, because we've got these ideas with the acacia. Red Rags had suggested the dead bushes around in some of the flower beds, which I put some dead coral in there too, and I'm pretty happy with that. I feel like the bushes, yeah, that can work. Mario Kart stream this week. Mario Kart stream is this Friday night with Hard Luck, NJ Coffee Junkie, Sammy Higgins, and I'm not sure who else yet. But yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun too. So, Rose Wolf says that's the best way to do it. Just listen to your body. Thank you, Rose. Okay, yeah, so we kind of mix these in there. Kind of mix that in there too. Leaves on top of dead bushes are a thing too. What do you mean leaves on top of... Wait, hold on. Let me see if I understand what you're saying. So I come up to this, and I go like that. And then I take my shears and I reclaim these two. Oh, Tabris Valentine. What? How have I not just... I bet if I go over to Scar's, he's going to have 8,000 of those. But I'm like, I've never seen this before. Does Scar have 8,000 of those and I've just never paid attention? You're blowing my mind, Tabris. Blowing my mind. It looks like based on the chat, you're blowing everybody else's mind too. Right? That's cool. Tabris says, I studied the old ways under Corrales. Oh, so Corrales has done that before. Okay. B-Dubs does it sometimes. Clearly I'm confused says 10 years of Minecraft. That's the first time I've seen that. Echolog says, I saw that in a Grian video years and years ago. So that's the thing. In Minecraft, very few things are entirely new. Yeah, we're going to put the lichen on it next. I can do that with flower pots, too. That's interesting. Wait, NJ says, Joe, you said the 31st. That's this Thursday. Oh, yeah, this 31st then, not Friday. The 31st is the Mario Kart stream. Sorry about that. See, this is one of the things about, like, even though I'm too awake to go to sleep, I'm too tired to not make mistakes. Thank you, NJ, for correcting me on that. Yes, the 31st is the Mario Kart stream because we don't want to spoil any of the April Fool's jokes. Because I don't know where on the server people are going to be putting their pranks. And so it would be the whole... I think there's like 17 people competing, or not competing, but participating in this April Fool's thing. So we don't want to risk accidentally showing something that we shouldn't. So... But yeah, that came out better than I expected. What if we... I'm kind of curious about trying that underneath one of those too. Like, let's pick this one up and swap it out, because having two of those next to each other wouldn't look right. Oh, hey. That's interesting. Hey, welcome, Richard Thornton Raiders. Glad y'all could join us. My name is Joe Hills. I'm broadcasting live from Nashville, Tennessee. Welcome to HermitCraft 9 Live. You are seeing the game through my eyes. Woo! Blink, blink, blink. Blinkety blink, blink, blink. We are working on this House of Horrors build based on the Stern Elvira's House of Horrors pinball machine. I am very excited about this. Somebody says, what about using a sapling? I think it would eventually grow up, maybe. I'm not sure. So yeah, we are doing some landscaping for our creepy haunted house with some dying and decaying trees. We've got, like, the idea is that these trees here are diseased, so people, like, chop down the ones to kind of create a break in the forest going further back. Yeah, I think that does look better than the azalea bushes. How do y'all feel about going to get more dead bushes from the, I think we need to go get more dead bushes. Have cracked anvils holding spooky potted plants. That would be cool. Yeah, I do want to get Podzol. The big thing is I don't have Silk Touch on a shovel right now. That's the big thing holding us up on Podzol. But we could go get a bunch of more dead bushes real quick, like zip zip. Let's maybe put some of this stuff away for right now. And go get some dead bushes with some more shears. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and press M to indicate we're going to the nether. Make sure the dead bushes don't belong to Doc. Why does he have a bunch of dead bushes in the mesa? You can use a silk pickaxe to get Podzol. It's much slower. Yeah, that's why I haven't done it. Robin, you're seeing HermitCraft through my eyes. Ooh. Well, actually just one right now. I mean, I can move the other one. That's the wrong way to move my head. Wait, where's the other one? There's the other eye. Yay, seeing HermitCraft through my eyes. I'm keeping an eye on your internet usage. I don't want you to go over your data cap. Okay. So let's go through this portal here. As you can see, we got it marked on the map where we are in the overworld. Oh, yeah, Doc did start a war because somebody touched his bushes. Okay, so if I'm remembering correctly, the way to the mining mesa was up an awkward stairwell. Yep, stairs to desert and mesa. Ooh. Desert mesa. See? Onward to desert/mesa. Hey, I'm glad you're enjoying folding laundry there, Morton. Or, oh, you're saying you're glad I'm enjoying watching you fold laundry by keeping an eye on your tablet. Yeah, you're welcome. Okay. So, yeah, we're going to go and we're going to just get a slamming amount of bushes. Awkward stairs to desert mesa. Hey, you're right there, Electra 310. That does work. Why are they wood stairs? Because fire tick is off and that's what we had on them. Or had on us. So, yeah, in theory, the Nether should look better with the new graphics card. If y'all had been... if you missed yesterday's Tech Check stream, I got a new graphics card installed yesterday, and we tweaked a whole bunch of the encoder settings. Thank you, everyone, for your patience, as we did a lot of encoder setting changing, and not quite as much HermitCraft playing. Oh, which way did we come from? Oh no, now I'm turned around. I think we're going this way. We should be heading west. Nope, we're facing north. But that looks like the desert map. So this might be a different desert than I thought. Whatever. Stephanie Hall says, "Here I am telling the man who made the maps where to find them." Well, the thing is, if I was better at finding things, I wouldn't have put in a bunch of signs. I put in all the signs because I'm so bad at finding things. Tango is supposed to start on the hub eventually, but that's not something that people are like, Tango, when's the hub going to be ready? Like, last season we were in kind of a big rush because we knew we had kind of a limited time to work on everything. We were trying to get everything done in time for Christmas so that we could enjoy Christmas with our families. Because, like, we were kind of hoping when we started the season that the pandemic would be let up enough by Christmas in Season 8 that we could have kind of an extended holiday break and see all the people we hadn't gotten to see and stuff like that. Dusty Boy, you're watching HermitCraft through my eyes. Or at least one of them. I don't know how many of these we need, but I feel like if we don't grab enough, we'll be mad. Or I'll be mad, so I'm just going to grab a whole bunch. Okay. I don't know the rule numbers of this stream by heart, so don't quiz me on them. A lot of people create clear sets of rules so their moderators can enforce them. I don't have moderators for most of my streams. I just ban anybody who's not being cool for the most part. And that's worked out pretty well for me. It keeps my stream from getting too popular and then being so big that I need to pay moderators all the time. So a lot of streamers are like, oh, I can't wait until I have 1 million people watching my stream. And I'm like, I'm just going to try and put on a good show. I am the oldest sibling in my family. Chalice Pumasway. Yeah, for any stream that I have that's actually like a making money stream, if I have a moderator, I'm paying them. So, like, sometimes for, like, palling around streams where we know we're not going to get any tips, like, if it's just me playing VR mini golf, like, hanging out with Badger Spanner, I'll make Badger Spanner a mod because I can't moderate while I'm playing VR very well. But, like, we don't make money on those streams. Those are just, like, goofing off stuff. But if I'm doing a Minecraft stream, like, this is kind of my job. So, yeah, anybody who works for me at my job should be paid. I'm not a cult leader. And my attorney has made it very clear that if I look like a cult leader, it could get very expensive in terms of custody situations and stuff like that. So, you know, it's better to pay somebody a living wage now than to be accused of running a charismatic cult where people provide me free labor, thereby disqualifying me from being a good parent later. Hey, Dodog. Yep, my night is going well. Open a dead bush shop. Yeah, maybe. Okay, so I'm realizing that one of the things I didn't do, I was gonna stop for food, and I didn't stop for food. So we need to go, because it's about to get dark, and I also didn't pack a bed. So... Oh, Dark Angel, I'm glad that I could help Kenderside out. Yeah, I try to have a... I don't have, like, a perfect system for figuring out who to raid. In general, I kind of start with, like... I try to raid my friends first, but the friends who I raid all the time, like Cleo and Impulse and stuff, like, most of the people here by now already know they exist and are gonna go watch them if they want to either way. So I actually try to start at the bottom of the my following list a lot of times and just say, like, okay, who do I know does good work but has low viewers? Because if I raid somebody who's got 4,700 viewers already, like I said, for one thing, a lot of y'all are probably already following them, and for another thing, it's not really gonna affect their day that much. But if I raid somebody who's got 20 viewers, it lets them practice having a larger audience. Because the thing is, if you're going to get good at this in the long term, you need to be okay with expecting huge swings in viewership. So I'm happy to help people. I try not to raid the same person, like, within a few days, though, because I don't want to seem like I'm being, like, creepy or weird, or, like, I don't want it to seem like I'm looking for their attention, because I'm not. I'm just, trying to recommend people. But yeah, so it's one of those things, like, it's kind of, I don't want to say it's funny, but it's notable how something that's a relatively small kindness from me can be a huge, have a huge impact on somebody else, And, like, I think a lot of small kindnesses are like that. You don't know which days somebody really needs somebody to do something small and kind for them. And so just when you have an opportunity to do a little bit extra, without overextending yourself. I'm not saying, like, oh, go out there and kill yourself trying to help everybody around you, because that'll drive you insane. But, like, if there's things where, you can easily help somebody, just do it, Oh, wait, are these lecterns under? That's weird. Oh, that's really cool, though. Ezra Manning says, you opened me up to a lot of small streamers, Joe, like MPT3K. Yeah, I'm glad. Like, Manu has one of the best... MPT3K is one of the best shows on Twitch. Like... And he said to me, like, in private, like, I don't understand... it's so weird that some random guy would just show up at my stream and start sending people over every week, like, and I'm like, well, you're doing one of the best shows on Twitch, and I stumbled onto it. I'm not going to hide that from people. It's because of... There's nothing about me that is special in terms of these raids. It's you that's special. It's not like I'm an especially nice guy. I'm just a guy, But you run an especially good stream. So, yeah, I'm going to send people over every Friday. Hey, welcome, Goran, Okay. Oh, whoops, I was on Top Chat on YouTube. Sorry if I was missing some spammers there. Okay. Can we stack dead bushes on each other to make them taller? I don't think you can. I think they're limited to one per. Oh, Scar check. Howdy, Scar. Mahi0 says, Joe might not have an affiliate contract, but he's responsible for helping a lot of small streamers hit affiliate. Yeah, and I feel bad about that all the time. Because I'm like, don't sign this contract. It's terrible for you. But you're an adult, so I trust you to make your own decisions. But, like, also, like... I do feel guilty about sometimes that I might be creating long-term problems for people by helping them to, but, like, they would have gotten there anyway. Don't come in here promoting national brands. Wow. Like, yeah, if a restaurant chain isn't paying me, like, I'm not going to come in here and promote them. If you're coming in here and promoting them, then you're either a paid scammer or spammer. Not scammer, spammer. If you're a paid spammer for a restaurant chain, you're going to get banned immediately. And if you are coming in here and promoting a national restaurant chain and that's not your job, wow, you are stealing somebody else's job. There are reasons we have ethical pricing guidelines and things like graphic design or illustration or things like that. Don't just come in here and do some paid spammer's work for free. That's not okay. Those people need to eat. I need to ban them, but they also need to eat. You're completely just, I don't know what you're doing at that point. Don't do that. Don't come in here and do that. Can I put a dead bush on a block, take out the block, and put another bush under? I think if I dig out under a dead bush, it goes away. I wonder if that's true of the azaleas, though. Hold on. Well, that's definitely true of the azaleas. We have learned that. Nope, definitely breaks. I do think if we're going to replace this with the dead bush, though, we don't want to have the dead bush on the brown because it'll be lower contrast. Chalice Puma Sway says, I like your spooky house next to the ruins. Yeah, I like how beyond a certain point, this is just like the ruins district. It's like, we've got all the good houses over here. And then we get over here and it's just like, nope, that's where the ruins are. We've got Joe's creepy house, B-Dubs' wizard tower, and then Cleo's ruins. Devin Crotty says, the mining desert isn't full of floating dead bushes, so I guess they go away. Yeah, that's a good point. It's a good point, but sometimes it's good to test things hands-on, you know? Okay. The District of the Dying. The District of Nostalgia. The Abandoned District. Well, I'm sure at a certain point, once people start building their mega bases, this will all feel like the Abandoned District. And then I can just kind of have my diseased plants creep over to Docs when he's not looking. Or just slowly over the course of months, adding a little bit of lichen. Killing these trees and just graying it out. The Fallen District. Yeah. Okay. The Something Happened Here District? Oh, Hypno's here. Howdy, Hyp. Okay. Okay. I mean, I am feeling pretty good about this. I don't think we're going to add any graves right now. The graves might need to go out back. And eventually, like, having a... I don't know. Well, I'm happy to revisit that, but I don't have it figured out yet. So let's come back here and re-examine, maybe spreading some more birch back here and then killing them. The District of Decay. This looks like Joe and Cleo are the lone holdouts who haven't sold their land to the greedy developers yet. That's funny. Yeah, to build the new homes or whatever. Oh, we got the acacia saplings and we never used them. That was one of the next things we were going to do, was we were going to try this with acacia here. I kind of want to try... Let's put the acacia forward. Can you do a 2x2 acacia? Does that mean anything? Can we get a tall acacia if we... Will that do like a wild acacia tree? No, that will not. But I do like it. Okay. And that does kind of conceal that that topiary there, but from the other angles, the topiary is still good. It helps with the parallax on that. You could make one custom, yeah. I guess I could. If I just do it like this. kind of grows. That actually... That worked stupidly better than I thought it was going to. I kind of like that. So what I'm thinking we'll do is then we take the ones that are like that, and then we combine them to make the that kind. Right? So then we can come in here like so. That might not be right. But when we... Okay, let's go make some more of these in the backyard so we can make some of the wood that we want. Hey, welcome Kaname. Glad you could join us. So we might wait for some of that to decay on us. Let's see if we got any tips rolling in while we wait for those leaves to decay. It looks like we do. 20 just came in from Gritmonger. Woo! Thank you very much, Gritmonger. That is gonna get us evenly to our next expansion milestone. Here we go. It's me, Joe. Grow hills. Do-do-do-do. And we are going to lower the Joe opacity now to 20%. So thank you very much, Gritmonger, for that. And I don't know if we actually got any of our saplings back. Oh, I guess we can use the fortune pick to try and get more, though. Although it is getting dark. Scar's still coming to help dead trees. He wants to at some point, but we don't know when he's going to actually have time to do it. He's got a lot on his plate right now, and I don't want to bother him. I'm finally ready for Halloween. Halloween Joe Hills. Going to bed in Minecraft. It's what we do in Minecraft. Do. In Minecraft. Yeah, I'm glad Corrales liked the trees enough to include them in his video. Honestly, just him, like, stopping and looking at them, regardless of what he said, is really cool. Okay, so... Okay, so we're going to remove these two. We're going to immediately replace them so the leaves don't go. And I think we're going to put that one there. And I kind of want to just drop in some of the... I want to see if I can mix in some of the horn coral, maybe. I feel like that might be a good... It's not exactly the right color, but I feel like making it a little bit splotchy in places might have a good kind of feel to it. Move it down there a little bit. Yeah, this will get covered in lichen too. We've kind of figured out that's kind of how we're doing. That's how we're approaching this, is lichen all the things. Excuse me. Yeah, the dead coral will make it look rotten in spots. Yeah, I keep thinking I'm far enough over. This is just such a big tree. Okay. So we've got a little bit of lichen on the edge of the house, or like on some of the corners of the house too. Like it's infecting everything. Okay. So we probably should have picked up more bone meal. That's okay, though. When we go down there, we also need to get a lot of those dead shrubs out of our inventory. We have way too many of those, so we'll go clear that part of the inventory up, too. Pick these up. Custom biome to my shoe. Custom biome. So a big part of making this work is just having enough of them that it seems like they're supposed to be here, and having them get less dense as you kind of get further away. So now as you move through, like there's more contrast in the forest here. Somebody coming down this path, or even better, flying over it, might see that. Well, Foogjug asks about upcoming albums. Well, Sean Hills actually just moved back to Nashville of Sean Hills Sings Joe Hills Volumes 1 and 2 fame. So I think you can safely expect there will be some collaborations there. But for the first month of the move, not quite so much. I want to be understanding that moving is a lot of time and effort, like unpacking everything. So you can expect some bigger, or you can expect more collaborations starting kind of a month out. Sean is going to be here on April 9th for a build contest as a, what do you call it, in-studio musical guest. But in terms of new songs and stuff, I've got some things I'm working on. Ooh, congrats, Tango. Explore all nether biomes. I still need to get that one. So, I feel like we were about to go do something, though. What was it we were gonna... Whoops, that's too many. We don't want them, like, stacked on top of each other like that. We're the only thing you hear. That's too many too close together, too. They shouldn't be, like, parallel like that. I don't like that either. Those two are too close to each other. Centauratron says, I love how your house is turning out. Thank you. I am very pleased as well. I've been kind of distracted. I've had a lot going on this week. Haven't been able to put quite as much time into it as I would have liked, which is why there's no episode out yet. But I think the progress speaks for itself. Like, it's going to be a good episode when it's done. But right now, like, if I just put out the episode with the footage I have, like, because B-Dubs gave me a ton of great advice I haven't been able to actually use yet, and stuff like that. So I really want to, but I didn't want to film the part of me working on the roof to do B-Dubs' advice until I had the cool trees and stuff in the background, because I wanted the landscaping work to be visible from up there. Yep, Sean just moved to Nashville today. So, which is part of why I'm exhausted. Not the only reason, though. I'm not going to throw anybody under the bus for that, because I spent a lot of time doing studio upgrades and stuff, too, or rearranging or cleaning. The studio is still a mess, and the computer is still on its side directly next to me, which is not the long-term plan. But I've been using dead coral in the trees, too. Okay. Okay. I thought we got enough bone meal earlier from the skeleton farm, but we might not have. Which is kind of impressive, actually. I'm not mad. I'm actually just kind of impressed. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. Mr. Hardluck says existence is generally exhausting. Yeah, I think that's why people sleep every 16 hours on average. Oh, whoops. Oh, are people saying I should add dead coral to the side of it to have it, like, sticking out? Like, I could have a little bit of that, like, right there, maybe. Why won't that attach? Okay, so if I try to attach... No, you need to use Silk Touch. Dang it. Stupid fortune pick being identical to the other one. Yeah, it won't let me attach that directly there. It only attaches if you use fan coral. Gotcha. Okay, that's good to know. I can still put that there. It looks like a kind of an unwell plant. We can try coral fan. I'm happy to try other stuff. So horn coral fan, bubble coral, fire coral fan. Here we go. I don't know if that kind of looks silly almost. Because it's like exploding. It looks like the tree has like a jet engine whoosh, propelling it forward. Wink dude, don't yell in all caps. Even if you're suggesting you might tip, intentionally breaking rules is not a good look. It's not worth it to me to take $10 of your money to let you trash the chat that everybody uses. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. Thank you for asking, but that's... I mean, I don't know that I would give somebody $10 who just timed me out. I'm assuming you're not going to give me $10 now. That's okay, though, because, like I said, it's... one of the reasons people do pay me money is to keep the chat from being full of people yelling things in all caps. Okay. What if I put the fire coral fan on top of the little bush? That's actually an interesting idea. Can we look at the map? Yeah, sure. It's not necessarily up to date. But yeah, so my house is there. There is the starter village. Yeah. Oh, you know what? There is a tiny bit of this one that's not... Yeah. Let's go fill that in. So that one is south of us and over, it looks like. Yeah, there's a little bit at the top there that I hadn't noticed wasn't filled in. Can we put fan coral on top of the dead bush? That's a good question. I'm not sure. Let's try that. Dead fire coral fan. No, it replaces the dead bush. Sorry. The next milestone on the Abacus, we are, let's see, 20 away from the next face camera expansion milestone. And the current opacity is 20%. So let's go ahead and fix the edge problem there. Yeah, that killed the bush. We learned something that's valuable, but it's not what I was hoping for. Okay, so if we want to fill in that part of the map, we should be heading... Oh, it's definitely updating the map as we go. Okay, we're starting to fill it in. Do-do-do-do. Hey, Greyheart rolling in and tipping 5. Thank you very much. Who says, my first tip was after a timeout. Gives you a chance to read the rules, figure out if you want to be here. Thank you, Greyheart. I appreciate you sticking around. You've become a very valued member of the community, and we are glad to have you. Okay. So let's go ahead and head back now. Now we have fixed that. I wonder what else has changed. Oh, yeah, this wasn't here before. Silly Hilly says, what's with your face cam? It lets you see HermitCraft through my eyes. It's a little bit up there. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Do 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 do. I do kind of want to update the map a little bit to get ZF's pit properly in there. It's not really what we should be doing today. We should be working on the landscaping, but I'm kind of like, I don't know. I'm gonna show the map in the episode, so it would be good if it was kind of, if like blatantly obvious stuff that wasn't out of date. In fact, it didn't have some of these buildings and stuff before. Like just walking around it now, I can see it's updating. Oh yeah, let's use, we have this whole thing for a reason here. Yeah. Oops. Whoa. Wait, is that pit up there not ZF's place? Hold on. Wait, then what is that? Okay, we're going down, we're using this thing. No, that must be ZF's place. Oh, it's just got a gray floor on it. I thought the pit would be white for some reason. It is filling in different details, though, so I mean, that is cool. That's an awesome cave there. It's a shame nobody's really doing anything with that. It's got an aquifer and everything. Okay. Yeah, traveling via Trident is just so much more ecologically sound than traveling via other mechanisms. Okay, so now we got the riverboat on here at least too. And the fun thing about traveling about this, so because these two maps are linked, we've actually been updating this is the reason I have those at my house, is so that we can update the world map without coming over here and wrecking this map. So this is updating the other copy. Does that update the linked map in the Nether? Well, this map is not linked to those maps, right? So, however, if I did go to one of the Nether portal maps, like there's one over here in Vintage Beef's area, that basically to update the map, I just need to pop it off the wall and look at it. And now the version in the Nether and here are both up to date, because this is really close to all that stuff. So, like, I don't think that some of these buildings were on there before. I didn't pay close attention. Sorry. That probably would have been better, smarter to do with, like, paying attention somehow. But whatever. Hey, another tip just rolled in. Thank you, Eklogs, for tipping 20. That gets us $5 past our next face gamer expansion milestone. Eklogs writes, long-time listener, first-time caller. Probably should have been tipping you long ago, given how often I tune in at night. Thanks, Joe. Hey, well, tips are always appreciated, but never required or expected. So thank you, Eklogs. This show is free to enjoy, thanks to folks like you who have chosen at some point to support the arts and my show in particular, whether today is the first day they're doing that or not. I can't find my face anywhere. Hold on, we gotta turn the opacity back up temporarily so I can figure out where my eye is. Okay, there it is. I'm gonna lower the opacity back down now to 16% where it's supposed to be. There we are. And then that puts us 15 away from the next face camera expansion. Tips are welcome via paypal.me/JoeHills and YouTube Super Chat. And let's see, another 10 just rolled in from Jessica, who says, really happy to be able to catch the stream tonight. Well, thank you very much, Jessica. Glad you could join us. This has been a fun one. I'm really enjoying this chill terraforming. Like, this has been really relaxing for me, and I'm glad that I can share this with y'all. Because, like, I don't know, it's just always, like, some people, I don't know, I'm kind of somebody, I like relaxing in a social setting. Like, it's valuable to have time to be by myself too. I'm not saying like, oh, I hate being alone or whatever, but like, it's like at the end of a long day, it's nice to just chill with other people, you know, even if we're doing different things, you know, or our own things. It's fun to just, you know, relax and hang out and just do something that you don't have to think too much about. So I'm just doing this terraforming. Like, it doesn't take a ton of brain power to put bone meal on stuff. And, you know, y'all are doing your stuff. People are folding laundry, doing art, palling around. It's nice, you know? So I'm glad you joined us tonight, Jessica. Thank you for supporting the show. That puts us now 5 away, as I said, from the next expansion milestone. Yeah, this is a chill stream. I'm not doing any crazy stunts or anything too wild. We're just basic stuff. We're getting bone meal from the skeleton farm. We're putting the bone meal on trees. You know, that sort of thing. In fact, we're out of bone meal from the skeleton farm. So we're going back to that skeleton farm I mentioned. I hope you were like, wow, the skeleton farm. I hope he goes back soon. Because, good news, we're going back to the skeleton farm right now. Bum, bum, bum. Welcome, song drop. Skeleton farm, that's what's going on. Skeleton farm, gonna go do some skeletons harm. Bringing a sword with my skeleton arm. Skeleton farm. Universal Kosher says, oh gosh, I've missed that skeleton farm. Well, good news. We're back. Song Drop says, I'm working on a storyboard thingy. Weaponeer's playing their solo world. Gwen Truman is crocheting along. Other folks are moving villagers, chilling out. Mr. Hardlick says, are there streams where you do crazy stunts? I mean, I think so. Like, there's some streams where I'm like, I don't know. I'm not, like, rolling in. Yeah, I would say that I would say that reading A Christmas Carol counts as a crazy stunt. Like, I mean, it's not, like, a dangerous stunt, but it's a whole thing. Rex Verdi, thank you very much for tipping 10, who says, just finished running a D&D game, wanted to stop by and say hello. Well, hello, Rex. Thank you so much for supporting the show. That puts us 5 past our next Face Gamer expansion milestone, so here we go. It's time to expand. Just do-do-do-do. And then once we figure out where my eye is, again, there's my glasses. Okay, hold on. Let me turn the opacity up. Once it gets this low, it's hard for me to figure out where I'm supposed to have the camera. Wait, is that my eye? There it is. Okay, turning the opacity back down now to 12%. So thank you very much, Rex, for that. People are branch mining. Sorry you had to miss the skeleton farm, sunrise algae. Have a good night. Lay your head down and dream. A lot of people are singing Particle Man, Triangle Man. Yep. That's They Might Be Giants song. That was popular when I was a youth. Back in my day, we listened to songs where they repeated the same words multiple times. None of this new high-speed change-in lyrics Lin-Manuel Miranda nonsense. I know my Miranda rights, because back in the day the police used to have to read them to you when they arrested you for trying to break into a newspaper box, just so you could get the coupons for your gran. I don't know. I can tell I'm getting really tired because I don't know if any of that made perfect sense or no sense. Okay. Yeah, the part where I was like, I'm gonna listen to my body and go to sleep when I feel like I get hit by being tired really hard. Okay, we're getting there. We're definitely close. People are like, a little bit of both? Private Backflip says the madness is setting in. Grace Winder says, please continue the story. I'm invested now. This is not something I've ever done. Fear for the Storm says it made no sense, so it's fine. LG Seidel says it was too specific to be funny. I was trying to think of something that existed on every, like, all over the place when I was a kid. But doesn't now. And newspaper box was just one of the, okay. Oh boy, yeah, I'm definitely. Oh man, I don't normally move as much stuff. Like I said, I helped Sean move, and then I moved a bunch of stuff around my studio. So don't blame Sean for me being tired. Part of this is that when I got the new computer stuff in, I rearranged a bunch of things in here, and that's on me. But yeah, my whole body is very ready for bed. Okay, so I think that we're gonna go ahead and let's read any final tips that came in. We'll come back and stream more tomorrow. Hermit's helping hermits. I might stream for the first hour, and then I'm gonna have to raid somebody because I have to run an errand in the middle of it, and then I'll be back on the other people's streams to hang out. Whoa, we just got 20 rolling in from Alexander, who says, thanks for inspiring me to chart my own Wordles in Minecraft. Hey, you're welcome, Alexander. Oh, I haven't updated my Wordle yet. In Minecraft, anyway. But that puts us at our next Face Gamer expansion milestone, so here we go. It's time to expand. Joe, do. Oh, boy. Yeah, oh, boy. I can feel my whole body. It's like sleepy time. Wait, where is my face? There, okay, wait. Here we go. Turning the Joe opacity back up just so I can turn it down once I find my eye. Okay, there's the bottom part of the glasses. Oh, that is the eye. Okay, we're going to turn that back down to 9% where it belongs. Okay. Yeah, y'all can go listen to Particle Man now. Let me kill these skeletons with my smite sword real quick. And grab some bone meal. And we're gonna see who is doing interesting things out there in the broader world of Twitch. Okay. Hey, we were talking about MPT3K earlier. It looks like Surreal and Manu, who Manu actually runs the show. Surreal is often his guest, are streaming on Surreal's channel tonight, and they are playing a retro game. What is this, Bubble Bobble? I know I recognize this. Their category is set to retro, so I don't know what game it is. But we're going to go ahead and raid Surreal. He's got Manu of MPT3K fame on his channel. Manu's kind of taken a hiatus from his channel while he rewrites all the code for the Rift Theater, which is going to be really fun when he gets that back up. So when you get over there, our raid message is, howdy y'all, Joe Hill's raid here. I should note this is a mature audience. It is flagged as a mature audience's stream, just so you know that. Anyway, until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep it